Hello, friends. Welcome to yet another session of Alpha Bytes. You see, ours is a big district of about 104, 110 presidents. And I'm sure you would want to know what each president is all about because the clubs already know what he is. But it's nice that others also know what this Alpha president is. And here, in this round, we have with us Devkumar Vaidya. Devkumar Vaidya is the present president of Rotary Club of Bombay, Queen City. Yes, you heard it right. He's from the club of our IPDG. Mr. Vaidya is a seasoned entrepreneur and he hails from a founding family of Zandu Pharmaceuticals. Big names. He's a proud alumni of St. Mary's and he's a certified aeronautical engineer. Wow. But he's the one who likes to work where his passion is, and that is why he's not into pharmaceutical anymore, but he's a key investor in companies operating in aviation, technology, and consumer goods sector. He's also on the board of Vintage Wines, and he produces the product which their company produces is Revelo, one of the India's premium wines. So you also understand what his other likes are. He also owns NDS Technologies and undertakes various projects in information technology. He's passionate about music. He also actively promotes young music talent. So we have this multifaceted personality with us. Welcome, Devbhai.
Bolo Dilip bhai.
Welcome to the show. Now, I'm sure we are doing our Rotary things, but there would be people who would be also wanting to know what are your views on Rotary as well as of it. So let us ask some questions to you.
Please.
Are you ready?
Absolutely.
Okay. You would have guessed the first obvious question would be if you become the DG, what you would like to change in our district?
As you can see, I'm wearing a t-shirt, Dilip bhai. And India is a warm country, not a cold country.
Oh, for sure.
I have visited many countries like Colombia, Central America, etc., where Rotarians do meet, but they don't wear jackets because it's too warm to wear one. Whereas in England or North America or Europe, it is really cold, which is why that jacket is actually a requirement, not just something one wears. So the first thing I would do is remove jackets
Is
and let people.
is that a comment on me?
No, sir, it's not a comment on you.
Okay.
I am too small to comment on you. So I would first remove jackets and let people be more comfortable in whatever they are wearing so that they can do the work more freely
Okay.
and with more attention to the work rather than the cut of the jacket.
So here we have a future DG who, if he is elected as a DG, the first thing you will have will be t-shirts galore. And now, coming to the next question for you. You are a passionate Rotarian, I know that. But how has Rotary made a difference to your professional as well as your personal life?
Well, it's given me a lot more space to work as a professional in my profession because the calls have stopped. Now, let me tell you which calls. I wanted to do charity and I made one error. I answered one call which someone had made to me for charitable purposes. My name went onto a telephone book and I used to get around 30 calls an hour.
Oh my God.
Which would interrupt my work. And I did not know whether these were genuine calls or fake calls. Now, within Rotary, I do know that there are more than 1 million people who work only for charitable causes. So if I do charity through Rotary, I know it's going to go to a good cause. And also, those unnecessary calls are now blocked and I am able to focus on my work as well as my charity separately as well as unitedly.
Wonderful. That's a very good way of looking at it. Channelizing your charity through Rotary.
Absolutely, sir.
Wonderful.
This is the best way to do any charity, according to me. If you want to be a Rotarian, if you want to do charity, this is the way to do it.
Talking about charity brings us to the important or the connected topic to charity, and that is projects.
Yes, sir.
What would you prefer, or what is your area of preference, whether club projects, district projects, or international projects?
I have a little view which is different than this. I would prefer to get myself attached to projects which would make a difference to people's lives.
Yeah, but all these
And
projects,
all these projects, some make more, some make less.
all
So
right.
medically, if there was a project, educational projects, these are what I would attach myself to because these will actually make a physical difference to somebody's life.
Wow. Okay, so that's your view. And uh, Dev, I think you are well into technology as well.
Yes, sir.
And you know that this year's current DG, Sandeep Agarwala,
Mm.
has adopted lot of technology in the present reporting systems through the Rotary India app, where we are doing this monthly club reporting, and where even the OCV books will be generated through this use of technology. What is your take on that?
My take on this is that technology is beautiful as and when it is used in the right manner, which is what Sandeep ji is trying to do. However, the inputs into what he is asking us to do, they have to be very much carefully done, otherwise the output will suffer. So there is going to be a little push and shove at the beginning, but once it is streamlined, I believe it is going to be of real good help to our Rotary worldwide.
All right, that's what it is. The longest of the journey begins with the first step. So at least the first step is taken, and that is well appreciated.
Absolutely, sir.
That is well appreciated by all the Rotarians.
It's the most difficult steps. So the first three are the most difficult.
That is when
Once
the
you
initial
cross the
resentment
yes,
comes in.
the initial rub. No, no, yes, I'm doing it like this. Why should I do this? No, no, no. Once these first three things are over, a little bit of that, a little bit of that unmatch between the previous style and the new style, the management of the change that starts occurring, then things get streamlined more easy.
That's right.
So that change management is very important in this.
Let's shift a little bit from the Rotary topics.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure you said you're a lover of music, so I'm sure you must be a lover of Bollywood also. I
Okay.
presume so.
Those are two different loves, but yes, I do love Bollywood,
Because Bollywood has music.
and music. Actually, I love everyone and everything.
Oh,
I only have love for everyone.
So all right. So which is a film heroine which you would like, or which you would prefer, or which attracts you or motivates you? Let's put it this way.
Okay, so motivating is like watching a fat lady waiting at the bus stop.
Let's stick to Bollywood.
Bollywood, so, then we should address Tun Tun. But I will tell you, one of the people who are very motivating to me was Nutanji. I found her acting to be very brilliant. Nargis ji, Nutanji, these are actresses who very few people can compare to, according to me, as of now.
Okay, let's put a hypothetical question.
Yes, sir.
In today's time and world,
Yes.
if Nargis was in your club, a member of your club over years, a well-trained member, and you want to put Nargis in your board, and she has agreed to it, what post would you give to Nargis in your board, and why?
First, I wouldn't put her on the board.
All right.
Because she would be too busy doing her work to be able to perform as a board member. But if she was in my club, I would put all the TRF and PR in her hands because there's no better PR person or fundraiser than a person like her.
So here you can see a pakka banya.
No, sir, Brahman.
Brahman, but
trained by Banyas.
trained
Yes.
by banyas. So wonderful. And another thing, this is just out of the thing. In your interview, or rather in your introduction, I had said that you are promoting young music talent.
Yes, sir.
So viewers, Rotarians, let me tell you one more thing. I just learned right now that Devkumar can play almost 18 musical instruments. Wonderful. That's hats off to you. I'm myself a music lover. But can you just quickly tell us, what do you do in this promoting young music talent? What do you do in that?
Sir, musical talent or acting talent or any talent needs to be nurtured because a lot of these people are mishandled during the initial stages, which is where they end up not achieving what they should achieve, but they end up being sidelined. So, I being partly to music. I love encouraging musicians, young musicians, and I nurture their talent in a way where they can achieve what they want to achieve within the parameters of what they want to achieve and their parents' requirement of their achievement. Because sometimes you push a talent in one direction and the parents say, "नहीं, ये तो accounts कर से पर music." So then I help them use music as a channel of bringing peace to themselves. Like I bring peace to myself by playing music all the time.
Wonderful.
I have music instruments in my office as well.
That's a great thing.
I hope that
Friends,
answers the question you were asking.
oh yes, because for me this was news, and whatever you say that you are promoting music talent by channelizing them, making sure that from the raw stage they are handed over to the rightful recipients from where they can really promote their career. Any such example which you can think of?
Yes, we have helped one band which comes to mind. Again, you were asking me Bollywood, so I'll talk about a Bollywood band. It's called Advaita.
Okay,
They were in need of channelization of their music, so I helped them with a couple of albums. Then Farhan Akhtar heard one of their songs
okay,
and said, "I want this band to perform in my movie called Wazir." He played it to the producer and they loved it. So there is a vocalization of rhythms, which is the total backing track in this movie Wazir.
wow,
The credits have been given to the individual talents, not only the band, but the individual talents who have written the song.
now that's
And
a
at that point, I left them be and I said, "Now you have another line ahead of you. Now my job is done."
that's a wonderful thing, wonderful thing.
The key is to let go at the right time, not hold on to something that's growing, because otherwise you will then start sort of grabbing them and
Now
holding them back.
you have to set them free for their own talent.
Always.
So, friends, here we had Devkumar Vaidya. I'm sure more than, and even the Rotarians of the Queen City would find something more to know about Mr. Vaidya than they already know. Thank you, Mr. Vaidya, for joining us.
Thank you, Dilip bhai.
And
Privilege is mine.
oh yeah, it's mutual. And I really thank DG Sandeep Agarwala and the team of Alpha Bytes for this wonderful initiative. All the best till we meet next.
We serve to change lives. We serve to